This clip is brought to you by the legendary Tasty Pastry. 20 grams of protein, 5 grams of net carbs, and 0 sugar. Better than any protein bar out there. Tastes amazing. Enjoy this clip.
You know, Jay Feldman saying like fat's survival mode. Fat is survival fuel, and we should be burning carbs as our priority. I'm like, wow. Wait a second, man. That's super radical. But, you know,
this radical,
this idea of like energy optimization where you're constantly fueled and your ATP is constantly being restored, and so that you don't have to dip into these stress mechanisms, because when you call upon cortisol, glucagon, and adrenaline, that's liberating glycogen from storage, liberating fat from storage, and it's great, and it's wonderful, and it's how our ancestors survived, and how we evolved to be humans, and ketone burning in the brain is so optimal, and it's low inflammatory, and all these great things. But those are all things that we've called upon when we're starving. And so what's the opposite is like athletic peak performance. And now in my reflections, I'm also realizing, as I attended the World Championship track meet in Oregon and saw the greatest track and field athletes in every event for a week, practicing and looking at them, there are almost no examples of extreme dietary practices among elite athletes in any sport. They're sipping their Gatorade throughout their warm-up, and they're eating crappy energy bars, and they can all level up if they would listen to the show more. But it's pretty interesting to note that none of those people would ever think of fasting, probably ever, because they're working so hard and they're having such demand on their body and high calorie intake, like, you know, the NFL training table, or, you know, the UCLA football team got in trouble for like they spend $45 million a year on food. Chip Kelly, and they do. It comes out to like $45.22 per box meal per athlete after every practice and every team meeting. It's like hilarious, but that part is sticking in my brain too.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
You know? I would also say that you were saying there's not that many extreme examples of diet. I would also extend that into training as well, like outside of the sport. Like, I think that the athletes, they play their sport, they do a great job of it. A lot of them do care about it. A lot of them are training, but extreme training and like really following these exact protocols that are, again, outside of, like, you showed the stats of how the guy runs and stuff like that. Talking about outside of running, how many runners are really committing to lifting and being really extreme with protocols? Like, the best of the best probably are not doing that.
No, not much. There's no more energy left.
Right.
Yeah. But they're fully fueled in general. The top performers are fully fueled, whereas the biohacking community, or whatever you want to call it, the extreme people, right? But then, you know, let's say
they're not athletes, like biohacking guys, like all these dudes, like, and they're cool that they're in the biohacking community, but let's be real, they're not fucking athletes. It's different. You know what I mean? Like, they want to be in shape, they want to look in shape, but you tell them to go do something at close to an elite level, they're not going to do it. And I'm not bringing shade to that.
It's just
but
true.
It's a different crowd. Athletes can handle more calories because they are burning more calories, and they need to make sure they're fueled up. Guys that are biohacking, they're not the same.
Yeah. Now here's the question: like the theoretical longevity contest, who's going to win? The guy who's meditating an hour every morning and eating his lentil soup and his single bite of a cucumber, or is it going to be some guy who's preserving optimal functional muscle mass throughout life, or keeping strong and athletic and explosive, like the 100-year-old sprinter guy? Did I send you that link? He ran the Penn relays. This guy, 100 years old, he's running the 100 meters.
Damn.
And 40,000 people cheering him on. So, and going pretty fast, like 18 seconds or something, or 28 seconds. I mean, he's moving down the track. So, like,
it's the guy like you, straight up, like the person who's continuing to do the damn thing. Like you're doing it. You're gonna live a very long, but also a very virile life because you're not stopping. A lot of the biohackers, like, they do these things so that they can get away with doing less. Hey guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it. All right, share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us down below there too, so you can get whatever you like from us. All right, peace.